So welcome everyone to another Facebook Live. Today is just a brief 30-minute meditation, and it's designed around tapping into your vital life force, your energy. And this is really for anyone, but especially if you've been feeling a little laid low by the quarantine or the stay-at-home rules, or maybe you're actually physically not feeling well, or simply you just want to gain some energy at this time to boost your immune system, or just feel alive while all these things are happening. Some of us actually get excited when there are big changes, but for others, change can be really difficult. So today what we'll do is just spend a few minutes touching in with the breath, and then through a pranayama practice, and then I'll take you on a guided meditation. So my recommendation for you today, for the breathing part, certainly be upright if you like, or lying down. But for the guided meditation, I'll request that you be in a reclined position, really in a place where you can deeply relax. Maybe you're on a yoga mat at home, maybe you have a chair like this one that I have, or a counseling couch. Whatever you're using, just have it available where you can be really comfortable and just drop down and have your energies really inward. So with that being said, let's just begin with the breath practice. Place the hands on the knees, palms up. Really feel into the chair or the mat wherever you're sitting. And simply notice the breath to start. Maybe you've had a day picking about in your greenhouse, or getting your garden ready, or just sitting at home watching Netflix. Whatever you've been doing, the heart could be a little elevated or a bit skippy at this time. No need to make any corrections, simply notice where it is, and allow the breath to flow naturally. And we'll begin a conscious breath. Really feel the feet on the floor if you're in a seated position, or the heels on the floor if you're lying down on a mat. Press into the feet, lift the toes a little bit. Exhale, let the toes down. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, let them come down, like the shoulder blades are traveling down the back. Inhale, lift the heart. Lift up through the crown of the head. Exhale, release. Next, inward breath. Create some tension in between the eyebrows. And exhale, sigh it out. Good. Inhale next. Relax the face and jaw. Exhale, sigh it out. And now next inhale, retain the breath. Breathe in only about 75%. Feel the heart fill up. Hold the breath for a moment and swallow. And exhale. Now let the eyes come to a close. We'll start to use the imagination here. With every inhale, feel the body filling up with energy. Maybe for you, like me, this is a white, warm light. Maybe it has a different color. Maybe it's more about the heat. Let the body fill up completely on the inhale. As you retain the breath for a moment at the top, feel a pulsing sensation come throughout the body. So that energy is moving all around the body, circulating through the heart, down through the hips into the legs, out into the arms, to the wrists and fingers. And exhale, release. Good. Last inhale. Let the tongue come to the back of the lower teeth. Retain the breath. We'll hold for 15-20 seconds here. Swallow again. Notice the heart filling up. As we slowly, steadily exhale, flick the fingers down toward the floor. Any energy that's built up in the body, any tension, just move out of the floor. Make a few movements if you need to. Roll the neck and head. And then if you have the opportunity to recline now, you can come to recline position in your chair or on your mat if you're not already there. Take a few breaths. Feel the weight of the body on the chair. Feel the weight of the sits bones if you're sitting. Feel the stacking up of the vertebrae. Everything's all aligned. The feeling is very easy, flowing. If you're on your back, feel the back of the body, the back of the heart on your sofa or on the floor. It's as if the body is becoming very warm and heavy. Next inhale, close the eyes. Turn the eyes inside the lids upward to the third eye center. And exhale, release and relax. Eyes still closed. They'll stay closed for much of the next 20 minutes or so. We go deeper and deeper into our subtle awareness. The breath at this point is almost like a trusty steed that you ride into the inner valley of your awareness, the inner valley of your being. Trust it, feel it. Let it take you into your depths. At the bottom of the next exhale, exhale again. Next inhale. Tense up the hands. Next exhale, let them go. We'll move through the whole body in this fashion. Following the breath, focus is completely there. Inhale. Bring the elbows in toward the ribs and squeeze. And exhale, release. Each time we do this, inhaling and exhaling, squeezing a part of the body and then releasing it, it's like a pump of energy, bringing us more vitality. Inhale. This time, squeeze the pectoralis muscles together. Squeeze into the armpits. Tense the abdomen. And exhale, release. Inhale. Squeeze the shoulders up toward the ears. Tense the throat. Exhale, release. Inhale, elongate the neck. Tuck the chin. And if your head's on the floor of the couch, press the back of the head into the mat, into the floor, into the couch. Exhale, release. Energy and awareness goes down to the feet now. Inhale, scrunch up the toes. Lift the arches. Exhale, release. Relax the feet. Inhale, press down into the heels. Pull the toes up toward the nose and scrunch up the shins, elongating the calf muscles. Exhale, release. Lift the pelvic floor. Inhale. Contract the PC muscles. Hold for just a stretch. And exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze the thighs together. Tense up the hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, now we'll say some commands to ourselves. Follow after me, repeating to yourself. Holding the inhale, my hands are warm and heavy. Exhale. Inhale. My hands are pulsing with energy. They are warm and heavy. Exhale, release. Inhale. My hands are heavy, pulsing with energy, warm and relaxed. Exhale. Continue inhaling and exhaling at a steady pace. If the eyes have come open, drop them back to a close. Notice how heavy the lids feel as the body begins to melt into the couch or the floor. Each inhale, the mind becomes more focused and aware, more clear and precise. Each exhale, the body becomes heavier, warmer, more at ease, more at peace. Focusing the gaze behind closed lids at the third eye center. See in front of you a stairway. This stairway is leading up. Maybe to you it's a wooden stairway. Maybe to you it's a spiral staircase made of metal. Who knows? See what appears in your mind's eye. And as you notice the stairway, look closer at it, walking closer toward it. Notice what it's made of. Notice how sturdy the steps are. How easy they are to climb as you begin to step up 1, 2, 3 steps. And in front of you, you see a door. Notice what color the door is, what material it's made from. Does the door have any windows in it? Perhaps the windows are gilded if there are windows. Notice the shape of the frame of the door. And most importantly, notice the handle. Continue to breathe in and out. The next in-breath, you see your hand reaching for the handle. The handle may be soft, it may be a little rougher, maybe it's polished. And as you reach for the handle, it easily turns to the right, and the door, as if by magic, swings open away from you. A steady stream of light comes in, illuminating your form. You take another breath and feel a sense of ease as you glide through the door and onto a dirt path. Sunlight is beaming in from all directions. It's warm outside, but not hot. You feel the temperature on your skin, the caress of the sunlight. Then you take a few steps along the path, turning your gaze up from the path to the forest area around you. There's some grasses on the perimeter of the forest. The forest must be in full spring or maybe early summer. Deciduous trees, pines line the path. And you continue to walk and enter the forest. Dappled sunlight coming in from the canopy, falling on your shoulders. As you move forward, you also hear the sound of birds, a delightful song of different kinds of birds. Some are cautious, some are trilling. There's also a breeze moving through the leaves of the trees, blowing the hair left or right, as you gaze around and take in the wonder of this natural setting. Every once in a while there's a stone in the path. The different composites of the stone glimmer in the sunlight, catching your eye. And it's as if you've never felt so alive before as you do now. There's a rhythm of nature you can almost feel in your bones. There are squirrels dancing about the path. Every once in a while they chitter and scurry. Mostly they pay you no mind and you appreciate their existence. They're walking with you in and out of the path. You continue deeper into the forest. And after too long, you get the smell of water, perhaps even hear the trickle of a brook. The path abruptly ends at a stream, water flowing over the rocks. And you instantly know where that trickling sound has come from. You move out into the forest following the streams. And the path, the stream winds around a bit. The breeze continues to move your clothing around this way and that. It's very refreshing. And you notice that the stream continues to wind down until it reaches a pool. You become curious about this pool, all the while enjoying the walk down to where the pool is. The pool is rimmed with some rocks, but it looks quite natural, as if it's been there a long time. The water is a cool blue. You wait by the side of the stream, the side of the pool, for a little while, noticing how the water trickles in and keeps the pool in motion. And then, if you have shoes on your feet, you take them off, feeling eagerness about getting in the water. The pool is a goodly size and you're not sure of its depth. The water is so clean and refreshing, you love the feel of it around your ankles, around your shins, And before too long, you begin to wade in more deeply. The water is up to the waist now. And then up above the navel to the mid-back. And before you know it, you're gently swimming, kind of doggy paddle in the water. Dipping in your head, throwing the head back, watching a glissade of water move all over the pond. And at the point where you put your head back down to look into the water, you notice something very interesting. What appears to be the bottom of the pool, whose depth you really can't exactly know for sure. There's a shiny something. You take in a breath, upend yourself, and dive toward the shiny something at the bottom of the pool. As you make your way down, plenty of air in your lungs, feeling very relaxed, you notice that the shiny something is actually like an orb in a flower. The petals of the flower are moving this way and that with the current of the water to reveal this shiny orb-like object. Become very interested in the object and dive a little deeper, till before you know it, your hand is over the object. The minute your hand closes over this shiny orb, a beam of energy comes through the hand, up the arm, into the heart, and pervades the whole body with a sense of ease, joy, welcoming, that perhaps you've never experienced to such a degree in your entire life. The sense of peace and ease, acceptance, permeates the whole body and fills you with a radiant energy. You feel as if you could stay underwater for days at a time if you wished. But having the orb in your hand, you begin to paddle upwards. One hand closed over the orb, the other hand moving the water gently aside as you ascend to the top of the pool. Breaking the surface, the orb leaves the hand, for a second hovers in front of you, and then quickly moves into your heart, where it has become seemingly a part of you. Your whole form glows. It's as if you're being lifted out of the water onto the shore. Never before have you felt so awake, so in tune, so alive. It's as if every cell of the body has come alive and is singing a song of joy. You know the orb is what you came for today. And better still, you know now that the orb has never really been separate from you. It is an integral aspect of who you are, perhaps the root of your being, always available. Vitality, energy, at your beck and call. All that you need to do is simply remember that the orb exists and notice the body's response. Feeling a glow all about you, this intense vitality, this sense of peace and joy, you turn from the stream, from the pool. Walk back toward the forest. And after not too many strides, discover the path in front of you once again, leading back to the door. The birds are still trilling. They seem more alive than ever. The squirrel's still chittering. The grasses outside the forest, between the forest and the door, are blowing this way and that. And with one hand as you walk toward the door, place your hand over the grasses, feeling their caress on your skin. The sun now is overhead and at the back, and you feel like you're drinking it all in. As you stand in front of the door, you notice there's no handle on this side. It's simply easy to push open. Taking one last breath in and out. You exhale, push the door open, and see in front of you the place that you were in before is surprisingly well lit. The stairway which you previously ascended, you can now descend with ease, gliding down, step after step. There are 3 more steps to go. On 3, you feel the weight of your left foot on the 3rd step. 2, the right foot takes a step down. 1, last step, inhale. And exhale. Eyes come open. You are awake with a new sense of vitality, aliveness, that you can take with you as you flutter your eyes completely open. Take in another conscious breath. Exhale, let it all out. We'll sit for a few moments here and stay in Shavasana or seated. Let the sensation of this new vitality take up complete residence in your form. Thank you everyone for coming. Remember at all times, this vitality is your birthright. It's with you wherever you go. Only one breath away. Namaste.